Alright, I was asked to show these, so here is the Groot. Let's see if I can focus it in a little bit for you. The Groot kit, Coil Master. And there's the Groot. Show you how vapes will put a RDA on it. This is the Tauren RDA. I also have the Tauren. Mech mod, which honestly is my favorite mech mod at the moment. But I wanted these to add to my collection, so we'll throw a battery in this thing. There's your switch. And the tube comes off. Put the battery in here and see how it does. Ain't too bad, but once I get it, this rattles a little bit, the outside cover. You can try and tighten up there's a ring around here, a plastic ring that's for an insulator. You can try and tighten that up a bit or loosen it up depending on how you want your battery to fit in there, but honestly this one's all the way down right now and it's still a little bit loose with this particular battery. There's no battery rattle, the battery's tight, but the outside here is a little bit loose. It's not bad. I'll take the battery out of this one, and I'll show you the other one that I like actually better than the Groot. The Groot's kind of a cool thing, but it doesn't really match anything. You know, it's wood and, you know, old look. I guess if you had an old, if they had an RDA to go with it or something that looked like that, it'd be better. But there really isn't one that I've seen that looks like this. So, not really sure if you'd want to get one for that reason. It doesn't really match anything. It's a cool idea though, wood finish and all. But the one that I really like, that I got from Coil Master, which that one doesn't have, this one doesn't say anything on it, okay, but this is the Matrix. And this one, I'll give you a nice close-up view of, this is the Matrix. Let me focus in here and you can see it really good. Come on, focus, work with me here. There you go. That's the Matrix mod. Now it's built the same way as the Groot pretty much. It's very similar as far as the way it's put together. It's got the sleeve on it, got the same switch, but I like the looks of it better. The sleeve looks nicer. It's a darker color, so it goes with a lot of dark RDAs really well. I'll show you that one. Okay, see, loose. No, this particular battery must be just a little bit taller than my other ones, so it kind of fits a little bit loose. Let's try a different one just to see. See, now it's tight, but the battery's rattling just a little bit, so I probably have to adjust that little insulator at the bottom to get rid of that battery rattle. But not too bad. They both hit pretty good. Not as good as my other Torn mods, but they hit pretty good. The build I got in here right now is a 28 gauge cores fused clapped in with a 28 gauge nichrome and 316L 38 gauge wrap. It's about, with dual coils in here at 2.5 millimeter ID. They're pretty small coils, and they chime in at about 0.18 ohm for both of them, approximately. Drip again here, get a little dry. So that's pretty nicely. But this is much better mod. 21700 30T. This thing's a beast. I love it. And that's a drop RDA on that one, which has a lot more airflow. This little guy here, this little Torin RDA, is a nice RDA. It has really good flavor. Focus in on that so you can see it. It has really good flavor, but it doesn't really doesn't have a whole lot of airflow. I mean, it's good airflow, but not great airflow. So when I had my normal build in here, which is about 0.1 on a dual coil, it was way too hot, so I opted to change my configuration. It works really good now. I'll show you the build I got in here. This is the build. I'll show you that build in there. It's been used a little bit, so it's a little bit darker, but not too bad. You can see the air holes on the side feeding up to the coils. And there's a big air hole on the side there that feeds to those small holes on the inside. That's what makes it go. It works pretty good. It's not bad. Not bad. Anyway, guys. There you have it.